Hi dear friends, welcome to my channel. In the next video I will be focusing on a list of fountain pens that I truly dislike. And I could call this fountain pens worst of all time. And apart from they are from different price ranges, and apart from the fact that I don't like them, I don't like, not necessarily I don't like their designs, but I don't like their performance. And I've tried to be quite objective, and I compared several fountain pens in different stores or by friends and so on, and compared the writing performances that I have for my fountain pens with theirs, and I consistently found poor performance for these fountain pens, and I've thought of making a video about it. The worst fountain pen that, in my opinion, so I selected 3 fountain pens here on my list. I didn't want to select too many because I think they are still acceptable, but these 3 that made it on my worst of all times list are truly design flops. So the one that the third on my list, number 3 on my list, is the Jinhao X450, which I think it has a very decent design. However, there are issues with the feet, with the nibs, and build quality is also not that great. And while I think this is still acceptable for a starter pen, it's probably issues related to the nib and to the fact that is a very heavy pen. If you buy the metal version, makes it not a very enjoyable experience for those who would like to start into this hobby. So the number 3, the Jinhao X450. So while this writes well, the inconsistency that I have drops with time, and I have poor ink flow, and also sometimes this pen burps and the ink comes out here. And the ink is Iroshizuku, and this is if I'm not mistaken, this is Shinkai. So I think this is a perfect pen to experiment, install different nibs on it. It has number 6 nib, you can play around, it's good to start to fiddle with, but I try to use this as an everyday carrier and it's truly unreliable. So in terms of reliability, put it aside, not happy. The second on my list is the Jinhao 616, the Hero 616, which I also think I tried hard to use it as a everyday carrier, but it's simply unreliable and it gives me a horrible writing experience. It's scratchy, is unreliable, and as hard as I try to like these fountain pens, their build quality and unreliability makes it an unenjoyable experience. And when I'm thinking that these are the fountain pens that we have used in school, probably at that time they had a better build quality than now, or who knows, maybe the quality control issue is totally random and I could meet a fountain pen that writes much better than this one from the 616 series. So number 2 on my list, this is the Hero 616. The ink is Pelikan Royal Blue. And also one of the most shocking fountain pens that maybe made it top into my list is the Visconti Rembrandt. Visconti Rembrandt, and this has a, let's say, an extremely beautiful design. It's in a price range together with most expensive fountain pens, or let's say with Japanese fountain pens such as Sailor 1911 that comes with the gold nib. This instead comes with a steel nib. It has a beautiful design, a magnetic cap, and all fulfills all the design criteria that one would want for a nice pen. It's truly gorgeous in terms of materials used, the build quality and so on. But the way he writes and the ink drying issues that I've experienced with this and Visconti fountain pens in the Michelangelo series or Rembrandt series and so on with this particular steel nib are truly unreliable. The ink flow is quite good, however it's unreliable. Sometimes it gives consistency problems and all kind of issues which are unacceptable for this price range. And I was truly disappointed when I left the pen for a couple of days, and then I really have problems starting it back again, and that is truly unacceptable in my opinion for this price range, and sad for the design, beautiful the design that this company has. As far as I hear, even more expensive models from Visconti, that is, and I've tried myself, the Homo sapiens and so on, they really have serious issues and serious flaws, and that initially I loved these pens from the point of view of design, but after a while I feel saturated, and when I see that they don't write for the money one pays for them, it just makes me angry. So this is number one, Visconti Rembrandt. This is a fine nib, and the ink is Pelikan Royal Blue. So this was my review for today of the worst of all time pens. If you know any worse than this, please leave your comment below. And I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.